Maturing is realizing you allow it, and that's why I continue. Statement: you want to keep having sex with me, but you don't understand me after sex. Okay, so before I even comment on it or say anything about it, I'm gonna say this to y'all because my podcast is about me. Like, it's about what I went through. I can't give y'all nothing that somebody else then went through that I have not went through. So I can't give y'all nothing else that nobody else went through but what Shavone went through. So I'm talking about what I went through and what I've experienced. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want y'all thinking she thinking she's big head or anything like that. Like she thinks she know it all. I do not know nothing. I know what Shavone went through, and that's what I want to give y'all, what I went through. So I'm gonna read the question again. I'm gonna answer it. Maturing is realizing you allowed it, and that's why it continued. I'm going to say this. I allowed a situation in my life to the point where I kept allowing it over and over again, just allowing it, not stopping. Because sometimes, I ain't going to lie, sometimes some situations we allow is because of love. We love a person so much that we allow some situations. I know women, I know some of y'all women out here, y'all can't, y'all can agree to this or, testify to this church-wise, and, allow a certain individual to keep doing what they doing to us. We fighting for it, and we, so it's like, don't allow something that you don't want to basically to continue. You have to know how to, you have to know how to end it, to stop it. That's what I had to do. I had to say enough is enough. You done did it 101 times. You continue to do it. You don't know how to stop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to get to a point where we literally like put our, sometimes we got to put our feelings to the side. We got to put our love to the side, because if you don't put the love and the feelings to the side, a person is going to keep like terrorizing you over and over and over again. And if you don't put it to the side, they're not going to stop. They're going to think you playing with them. They're going to think it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's based off us. It's based off us looking in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we see ourselves? How, you know what I'm saying? How are we bettering ourselves? We can't preach to the next generation or talk to the next generation or converse to the next generation about what we need to do, and we're not doing it. That's why I said my podcast is about me, about what I've been through, what I've experienced, to relate to other folks, other people, because I feel like we all have a time where we allow situations and we allow certain stuff in our life that's really no good for us. I feel like, back to the topic, maturing is realizing. You have to first realize. I'm going to break it down so y'all can understand it, and I want to, feed it to myself again. But we have to realize this ain't what we're trying to be at for the rest of our life. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't got to be a man. It could be a certain situation. It could be a job. You allowing them to keep on, keep giving you less money, treating you wrong, throwing you to the back. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. That's why I say you have to, when you ask questions or answer questions, you have to think bigger. You have to expect bigger. You can't always think about a man. Life is more than a man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we have to realize a lot of stuff in our life. Sometimes family members. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of situations that we have to sometimes stop and realize this ain't what we doing. I'm bettering myself. I'm working on me. We all literally came here by ourselves. We live here by ourselves. So why not work on yourself? Why not try to be better? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say realizing. Okay, it say you allow. You have to deal with you. That's why I say take a mirror. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, this is about me and you, Mwa. You get what I'm saying? It's not about nobody else. Can't nobody else help me really but him, but God. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So it's about you. What I need to do. What I need to pour into myself to better myself, to better who I am, to better the better woman in me. You get what I'm saying? So it's a you. It's always a you. Folks always point fingers. No, you got to point back at you, because when you're doing like this comes back. This comes back. It comes back to you. What is you not doing right? What do you need to change? You have to sometimes ask yourself that. Stop. Take a moment. Like, stop, drop, and roll when it's a fire. Stop, drop, and roll when it comes to yourself. What do you need to do? How can I get up out of this situation? How can I better myself? How can I transition as a woman? How can I be a leader? How can I be the lender? You know? So you have to, it deals with you first. Next one, to breaking it all down. Allow it, and that's why it continued. Why did I allow it? Talking about Shavone. Why did I allow it? Why did I keep going through it over and over again? God ain't got better for me. God ain't got better for my life. God is the ruler of my life. That's who I lean to when I don't understand. That's who I call when I'm hurt. That's who I call when I'm down. That's what I call when I'm frustrated. So why not lean to him and ask him for help? Ask him for forgiveness. So it's better to figure out why you allowed it. You have to sometimes go through that. God sometimes take you through that. This why you going through this, because you allowed it. You kept letting the situation continue. I done showed you signs after signs to let it go, to move on. I got better for you. Yes, it hurts. It's not gonna be easy. And some folks out here do say that. Oh, it's easy, let it go. Girl, leave him alone. Or girl, leave that job alone. Or girl, leave that family member alone. Or girl, y'all got so much to say and so much to girl this, girl that, boy this, man that. But y'all doing this. I had to learn as well from that too. People that do this, they're not really trying to help you. They trying to get an itching ear of what you're dealing with. That's why I lean to God. I don't lean to people. People can't help me. Not even really in my natural, for real. In my natural, I take care of Shavone. I focus on what Shavone needs. Sometimes guys take folks out of your life that you vent to. They ain't helping you no way. So he snatch them up out your life. You get what I'm saying? So focus on what you need to do and what you have to do. That's going to better you. That's going to better your life, your succeed, your future, and your present. Your present matters as well, because you're trying to get to your next. You can't get to your next worried about what's going on back here, over there, and over there. We focusing on what we got going on, not what nobody else got going on. What you and me and the mirror got going on. They can't help me. It's a waste of time. How much time y'all want to waste in 2024? I'm not really planning on wasting none. I'm trying to get to my next. And we got the last 6 months? Let's go. We got this. So now, when I do my podcast, like when after my topics, I go straight into a statement. A statement is me basically like just a statement. Sometimes we have thoughts, we have opinions. So, when I thought about my topics, I said, wait, I always end up with a statement like, why this, or why that, or this and that, or just a thought. Some statements could be just a thought. So I do have a statement. So with my podcast, I have topics and I have a statement. So my statement is, you want to keep having sex with me, but don't understand me after sex. And only why I'm talking about understanding and continue, because it's a basically continued thing. Don't continue to do the same thing with a person. Let it go. And sometimes you can have sex with a person and they don't understand you after. You just literally just waste half of your time with that person. I didn't literally sit here, then laid in the bed with you and all type of stuff, and I didn't literally waste time with you. Then when it's time for me to vent to you or have a conversation with you, we can't talk, or we can't have a conversation, or you're too busy. When they up here when you're up here and they down here, it gets lonely. It gets very, very lonely. But I'd rather be lonely and heading in that direction than be lonely and everywhere else. So which direction do you really want to go? Which direction gonna help you? Straight and narrow. Straight and narrow, you going straight up to God. Every time you go through, matter of fact, look, straight and narrow, right? Every time you go through, we do this. So by you being in a straight and narrow and you walking up before God, your hands go like this. When it start going like this are distractions. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay close to Him. Seriously. So that's all I wanted to say today. This is new for me, y'all. So I'm trying to get the hang of it. I'm trying to get everything ready as far as the setup. And yeah, so with my podcast, it will be topics and statements. So a statement could be anything, just something that you thought of when you wanted to just blurt out and say before we end, you know. But I am excited. I have bigger for you guys. I have better, and I'm just so excited just to start my first episode. This is crazy, and yeah, so I'm happy about that. And on to the better. Let's go. Love you guys. Stay tuned for more episodes and more statements. And that will be all for episode 1. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.